Steve Wood, thanks for your time today. How's your week been?
Yeah, it's been a good week. Obviously, it's a busy one for me. Got 3 on the show Saturday night, and then I've got my final show on Sunday at the Jolly Boys.
Good stuff. Now, tell me about the thing about promoting. I know a lot of fighters you hear a lot of people moan about promoters. Is this, is that, money-wise, blah, blah, blah. But from your point of view, as someone who's experienced that side of the business, how difficult is it being a promoter, risking your own money?
Well, I've been doing it for 20 years, and if the missus know how much money I'd lost, I wouldn't be here speaking to you now. No, it is difficult, and I've just been speaking to Pat Barrett about the problems that we're having now, which are worse than ever before, particularly getting opponents. And no, it's tough, and I think everyone's got to realise in the new season now, kids are going to have to be matched a bit harder and against other local ticket sellers to make it work for the promoters as well, because it's all right, as you said before, the boxers moaning about the promoters, but you know, let them put their own money in the pocket and do shows. They wouldn't do it.
Now, do you think, for me, I think I'm a very bright guy. I understand that you've got to be able to sell tickets. You know, you need to be an interesting person. If you put me on a top table, I could talk for days. But most fighters, they haven't got the most personality. They might not be able to sell the most tickets. Do you think that's something more fighters need to be aware of and put effort into?
Yeah, I think they're aware of it, but you know, like good promoters and managers can get the balance right, and that's what we've got to work on. You know, if he's a good fighter, you don't mind investing in him. If you don't sell big tickets, you know, you've got to like work on their personality, work on their social media, and work with them to make them sell more tickets. Because ultimately, the goal for everyone is to get off the small hall shows and get onto the big shows. And you know, the big promoters are no different than us small promoters. They want ticket sellers.
Okay, of course, you know, everyone wants to get on the Eddie Hearn shows and top rank shows, but obviously getting there is very difficult. Apart from sort of selling tickets, what other advice would you give to fighters in terms of picking your team, people you can trust, things like that?
Well, you basically said it there. You've got
yeah.
to pick the team of people you can trust, but you know, you can't buy experience, and you need to look at people who've done it before and got a previous track record, and you know, people who've been there with longevity. You know, it's not easy out there at the moment.
Cool. Last question I'm going to ask for today. I followed the YouTubers for quite a while. You know, KSI, Jake Paul.
Yeah.
For me, I just think I've heard a lot of fighters. I've spoken to fighters recently who obviously don't really like them. But I've explained to them, when you've got people that have got 20 million followers on social media and they come with that audience, obviously they're going to be generating a lot more money than you. The question I'm trying to ask you, but what effect do you think they've had on boxing, and is it good or bad?
Listen, I'm one of those that take it as it is, and it's bad and good at the same time. It's good that it's generating a lot of eyeballs and they're making a load of money. It's bad that people are starting to think they're actually professional boxers. I think you should just call it white collar boxing. Let them get on with it. Let them sell the tickets to social media and people who follow them, and good luck to them. But please don't try and get the two sports mixed together, because it's not professional boxing.
No, I agree, and I'll finish off. Yeah, I do agree with you. I just think they're white collar boxers, really. I mean, you wouldn't be able to do it in any other sport. You know, you wouldn't just be able to play for Arsenal based on fame.
You might get on Arsenal's team.
Arsenal, maybe. You're not an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, let's see in future. Let's see what effect it has.
Yeah. All right then, mate.
Thanks for your time, Steve.
Cheers then. Thank you.